Hello, you guys. Thank you for coming back. So, um, I don't know if you guys saw it, but I put the link um to Dennis. I have it open down here. His channel name is Four Keys Book Arts. So that's where I saw this. Um, I from the last when I turned the camera off a little while ago, I prepped paper. I'm using sketch paper. Um, and I did the cover. I did it really, really as accurate as I could to his. I'm using handmade paper instead of cardstock because I didn't have cardstock that big. So I used handmade paper because it's heavy. Hey, Louise. But yeah, so I went ahead and cut everything to my size. I just used 8.5 by 11 paper and folded it in half and made the template the same way he showed on the same way Dennis showed on his channel to do it. And then punched my holes. I don't know if you guys can see them. Punch the holes in there. Maybe there they are. Punch the holes in and cut the slits. Maybe from the blank side. Cut the slits in the paper. When he says be careful cutting across, I slipped on one, so I've got a little nick that's going to be on the back cover. It is what it is. If it tears later or something, I'll just mend it. I'm sitting. I almost never sit when I stream, so if I keep doing this, it's because I feel like I'm peeking at you guys from the corner of the screen. Hey, Susan. Hey, Lucy. So yeah, I decided to just go ahead and have all that part prepped. He does a really, really good job explaining it. And if you guys are already building journals, you kind of know how you want to do your paper and stuff anyway. Oh my gosh, I may have to, there it goes. Okay. So I'm not going to measure the way everybody measures. I'm just going to pull off what I think I'm comfortable working with in length and wax it. And if I know that I would probably have to get more, like almost without a doubt. And when that happens, I'm just going to start fresh, like just how you start it brand new. That's my plan. We'll see. We'll see. So, what have you guys been doing for the last hour and a half? How's that for segue? Hey, Casey. Lucy, are you still in the reclined position? Oops, knots already. Holy moly. Wow, really knots already. Everybody have a good Thanksgiving dinner. Full and satisfied. Hey, Becca. Hey, Lori, you are back again. There we go. See? Waxing, man. Whoops, I was going to say no more knots, but there's still one. Pretty good one, too. There we go. I am never good at this waxing thing. Everybody else always has these cool little, like it just, like a little blocker. I just wind up with all these cut marks in mine. I don't know. Feel like I don't do it right or something. Or like I throw more of it away than I use, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. She's sitting up now. Hey, Carol. There we go. Maybe I need to find the thread waxing tutorial. See, I still have knots in it. Well, not knots, but twirls. Hey, Tish. Is his channel? Yes, his channel is called Four Keys Book Arts. Have you watched him? He's really easy to watch. He gives great tutorials. I've watched him for a long time. And like several of them I've watched more than once. I really like how he explained paper weight, like the weight of paper and all of that. It's like made it super, super easy. Like I hadn't thought of ever explaining it that way. All right, now the fun part. Let's see if she can thread the needle. Yeah, he is pretty amazing, isn't he? Yeah, when I was talking about, oh, that worked out well. When I was talking about it earlier, there was no way I could have, I remembered Dennis, but I can never remember his channel name. All right. This thread. I'm not sure I've ever sewn a binding with this thread before, so this may be interesting. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to split it. Yep, there it goes. There it goes. Yeah, too much wax. I think it's this wax, tell you the truth. I may have to just chuck this one and get a different one out. It's always like, leaves like a residue sort of thing. See? Like on my finger. See how it... Next piece. You've watched him before too? Yeah, he's really, I like him. I like his channel a lot. So I also have, because I haven't done this, I've only watched it. I also have this video pulled up on the laptop. So, and I'm not really going to explain because like he does such a good job. I feel like it would be horrendously redundant of me. I guess I just wanted to try it. Look at this. This wax is awful. Yuck. All right, in the trash for that. Yuck. Yuck, yuck. All right, so I'm already off center, so this could prove to be interesting. Let me grab the other wax, because otherwise I'm going to forget when it's time. I really struggle with this thread. I'm just going to chuck it and start all over. So I have this one and these little ones. I might as well just dip this one since I already know I don't like it. All right. So there. They say to run your fingernails down the thread after you... I would, but like this doesn't even feel waxed. So this could be problematic all the way through. Normally I do because I know exactly what you mean, but this doesn't even feel waxed. And I'm going to do the best I can staying in frame for you guys. I don't have any more adjustment room down. Okay, so now what do I do, Dennis? I got the first part done. First stitch is done. All right, let me turn on the video. There'll be much pausing and starting over here. So when you see me looking away, that's what I'm doing. Oh, I'm actually ahead of him. He hasn't tied the knot yet. One moment. You buy your wax thread from Royal Wood. Oh, okay. See, I don't know where to buy waxed thread. Like, I have that like faux sinew stuff. But I don't know. I don't want it to feel, that stuff is really gummy. You know what I mean? Or Lucy, can you send me a link? At least if I don't buy it from them, it'll give me a reference. You know what I mean? Because I'm not opposed to buying the wax thread. I just want to, oh, I have to trim off the excess. All right, hold on a second. Trim the excess. Okay, trim the excess. Oops, wrong mouse. Holy moly, you guys, if I'm not careful, I'll be clicking myself right out of this stream. All right, so then I think it's just, yes, it's just like a pamphlet stitch. It's every other, holy cow, every other. Let's hope I have my, I do. I was really paranoid that the slits that I cut and the holes that I punched weren't going, see how it wants to, weren't going to line up. But they are so far. All right, so we're in there. Yep, glasses. Glasses. And I have a feeling that just like any other time we're binding, once you get a couple in, life is going to get much easier. Okay. So the every other one. Yep, I'm already, it's going crooked. Let's see here. All right. Okay, let's let him get caught up to me now. Now I can read you guys on Amazon. Yeah, see, I don't know. If you guys would send me links to what you use, whether it's Amazon or some other place, that would be fantastic. Thanks, Lucy. Oh, you get some at Michael's? That's cool. That would give me a reason to go into Michael's. All right, waiting for him to catch up. Can you tell I've watched the video a few times? I think I bring it up and tie it. If I remember right. Maybe not. Maybe you don't tie it. Maybe you just bring it back up and go out the same hole. Yep, that's what you do. One moment. What ply thread is the best? He talks about threads. He talks about an 18-3, I think he said. The one I have is similar to his. All right, so hold on. Let me get caught up to him now. So I'm playing him ahead a little bit. All right, so then, so it came out the backside. Then you bring it around and put it through that same hole, but don't go through the cover yet. Pull it through so that you have that. And I think I want to tighten up my threads just a little. Okay. All right. Okay. Maybe that was too tight though. I don't know. We'll see. All right. So then I need my bone folder. He creases them down again. I think if I was using better paper, that would be a more important step. I'm just using, like I said, sketch paper, just because I just want to see how it goes together before I use glued paper. All right. I really feel like I'm peeking at you guys. I have a hunch I'm going to wind up standing back up because this is not me. All right, there we go. She's standing. Okay. Once we get the first one or two done. All right. Should have turned the volume on. What? All right, we'll have to see if this makes sense. Hang on. Like I said, I'm just decided to do these with you guys. See, this is downfall to Oh, and then around to the outside. Okay. Okay. So I just had on my bifocals and not contacts and readers. All right, so that's the head. So all right. So you come in through this one. And then on the outside, in through the spine. And he says, don't worry if they don't line up just yet. That will come. However, I don't think they're supposed to be crisscrossed. All right. Then he went back in. Pull back in. Okay. And then out. Trying not to get my big fat head in the way. And then in. And I had to paper clip the ends of my, because I did the folded all the way in part, but my paper was rolled. So it wants to make a barrel. So just to keep things a little bit flatter for ease of working. And I guesstimated. I tried the measuring and all of that jazz, but I made at least one extra just in case. Signature, that is. Signature. All right. Let Dennis get caught up over there. You're taking notes. Don't take notes. Go watch Dennis. Holy moly. Yeah, there's no need for notes. He does an amazing job. And he's like, his demo on this is so I'm literally pausing and playing as I'm going. I have it turned on my laptop. I just need him to get up to the top of this one. Lucy uses 4-ply. Nice. Tandy leather. I've never used any of the Tandy stuff. Oh, great. There's a commercial. Doesn't it just figure? Okay, so there he goes out through there. He's ready to come up around the top. You'll still need notes. I would take notes from Dennis, not from Patty. He really does a good job. He's actually one of my favorites to watch because he's super, like, he explains it without, like, taking you to the point of your eyes feel like they need to glaze over. Oh, so then you just, I see, got it. Caught it. So this is where it does kind of the every other one. I'm so going to make a knot. Watch. Nope. Okay. All right, so then back in through the inside. I can see already the advantages to this. And I think I can see where, because I wanted to know if we think we would be able to. So, yep, it's every other one. It's very repetitious. Yep, this is going to turn into very methodical once you get in the rhythm of it. Yeah, I like this. So out. And this is where I'm messing up. I'm not stacking them on top of each other, which is what I should totally be doing, which is why that first two are a little wonky because I'm not stacking them like I should be. and bringing the spine up to it. I'm doing it more. Yep, that makes more sense. All right. And then around and then in. Yep. Yep, yep. And then through the same hole. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to have to just work on remembering to stack, well, more than that, but stack the signatures on top of each other and bring everything up, because that's not my normal. And I'm not left-handed at all. I really see he said start from the back, so I did. I feel like I need to be working upside down because I'm very right-handed. This is awkward. It's very awkward to get going, for sure. But I feel like by the time you make 3 or 4, it would be lovely. Oh, and that's super loose. I need to come back and tighten up threads too, because this one is super, super loose. See there? See how loosey-goosey that one? Wait, there it is. See it? So, let me see if I can, because otherwise I'm going to take it out because it's that loose. So let's see if we can figure this out. There we go. Walk these back. I'm not worried about perfection. I would, however, like to be able to use it. There we go. There we go. That's better. That was an easy fix, hey? All right, so now, see, again, I'm all off. I wonder. I think I'm going to quit fighting it. I'm going to quit fighting the stacking because I'm not feeling it. Going to come back, go through the hole, not the spine, through the hole, through the hole. Holy moly. Yeah, watch Dennis, you guys. Watch the professional. He does this stuff for a living. All right. Hey, Lisa. We are not doing a 5-hole pamphlet stitch. It resembles that, but no. But no, alas, it is not. All right, so now I come in. There's a link in the description, you guys, to Dennis at book. What is it again? 4 Keys Book Arts. And he has all the proper acknowledgments for the author of the book that he got this from, all of that jazz. Ooh, I wonder if that's going to be long enough. I think I better. If I was super clever, I would weave together a thread. However, I think I'm just going to come back in here and end this and start fresh. But, yep. And I know this is not proper, but it's the way I'm going to do it. Because I don't know where else to go with my thread. And that's not tight at all. Look at that. Totally not tight. All right. So you see there, guys? Epic, epic fail. I will take that apart later and restitch that because that will make me crazy. That whole first piece. So now I am going to, and I probably should have stuck with thread that I use all the time that I'm familiar with, but you know, what would the fun be in that? Yes, ma'am, Louise, it is. It is. All right, so, and I do like it. I just will have to come do it several more times. I can see a lot of benefits to it. What I really want to see is after getting it all bound, if you would be able to cover the stitching if you wanted to. You know what I mean? That's what I'm most intrigued by, to tell you the truth, because I like that this, I feel like this cover could be really advantageous to somebody. Like, okay, I will finish one thought here. I think if this was the first way I had learned to do covers, I think I would have had more success with some of the other techniques. I think this is a great place to start. I wish I had learned this before all of the other trying to be fancy smancy stuff. Yeah, this is not my favorite thread for binding, not gonna lie. I'm not fond of it. See, look. And this isn't a length that I'm unused to working with. So it's not just because of the length. That thread just has crazy twist in it. Right, Louise? Yeah. This wax is much better. Much better. However, I'm not wild about this thread. Do you like them, or Lucy? I don't know why I was about to call you Julie. I got nothing, Lucy. Sorry. I feel like I want to make a bunch like this. I think I'm going to like it a lot. But I will be switching to thread that I actually like. For sure. I should have known better, right? Don't try too many new things all in one time. Yeah, it's not fun to split either. Thank you, Tish. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I was going to pop his link up here, but I guess I still couldn't. Louise, can you grab the link? See, this is going to make me crazy. Look at that, you guys. Look. See that? That's insane amount of slack right there. That's nutso. All right. I will definitely be fixing that. But I don't think I have finished this sentence yet. What I really want to do when I get one of these done is come back And yeah, I hate this thread. Look at this. And that's waxed. This should not, yeah, I'm over it. The link for Dennis's channel for this tutorial. I hate this thread. Not for that, thanks. All right, let me go see what I want to use. No. Probably going to drop this one on my head. Oh, there it goes. All right. This one's like a cord. I don't know. I really wanted gold. I guess it doesn't matter so much since I'm going to redo the other one anyway. There's this one. No, I don't want embroidery floss on this one. See, here's the dilemma. And this is where it starts. What kind of thread? Look at this one. This is a super old spool. See all the aging on that? I love that. It's a little bit absurd. Let's try this one. I don't think I've worked with, might as well keep a thing going, right? Because this one I'll have to track down a new needle for because I haven't. It's always something, right? Thanks, Louise. All right. I don't know that I have a needle out. I'm pretty sure I didn't make. We'll see. We'll see if this one fits in there. You guys like my fancy pin cushion? Wait till you see it. Look at this. Fancy. All the way fancy. All right. Let's see. Start this over. What kind of thread am I using? It's a Gutermann. Is it though? No, it's one of the Hobby Lobby ones. It's not a Gutermann. Gutermann probably wouldn't have done that. Ooh, this one may not be a good option either. We'll see if I can wax the twist out of it or not. Oh, Royal Wood's not. Oh, I thought maybe it was going to be Canadian. It's not, huh? You know, if you don't need it right away, Lucy, you can always just have it shipped here. I can give you my post office box info. You can just send it to yourself at my post office box. And then I'll just toss it in the next package I send you. That's always an option. I don't mind that. I mean, I'm packing a box for you anyway. What difference does it make? It's not like it's hard. There we go. No problem. Yeah, just let me know if you want to. Just holler at me. If you ask for my post office info, then I know it's that you're going to do it. There we go. There. All right. Let's see. That's what I get for thinking I was organized, you guys. Right? Anyway, back to the thought. Once you get this all done and all stitched and you can see all the threads, which isn't going to bother me, but, or however, or I'm wondering if, whatever phrase applies there, I'm wondering if we can come in and cover that, but not attach it to the actual spine, just attach it to the front and back cover, if it would still be fluid. And since Lucy, you make them all the time, what do you think? Do you think it would work to cover it, but just attach it on the front and the back? Would it still, I mean, it's not fluid, but I'm going to call it fluid. Would it still have the same flexibility? There we go, flexibility. Oh my gosh, such a better choice. Yep. This is better. This is better. Hey, Joanne. Yeah, I like this better. Much better. All right, so go with a heavier thread. Listen to Dennis. He knows. He knows. I was just trying to... I wanted to use the other one because I felt like it really matched. You know? The gold in the paper. Whereas this is more champagne. You think it would work? I think so too. I feel like in my brain, mechanically, it should work. I don't know why I keep wanting to tie knots there instead of just stitching through. But I do. I want to tie a knot every time. Yeah, and go learn that weaver's knot. I learn it every time I need to use it and then promptly forget. Holy moly, there it goes. Slide over, slide over a little more. Yep. So the disadvantage with the cording is it doesn't want to scooch over where it belongs. I need to have it more actually in place as I'm inserting. Yep. So this is where, remember when I said I was struggling to have the signature sitting one on top of the other? This is where that would be uber beneficial. Because now I'm going to be very crooked. I can see it coming. It's going to be crooked all the way. But it is what it is. I'm not working with anything super high end here, so. An art sponge. I like the twine in the jar. It just sits over there in the cubby. I know where it's at. And it's not like too fancy. Holy moly. I cannot do anything left-handed. Are any of you like so right-handed you have no left-hand skills at all? I am that person. Uh-oh, I think I just did this wrong. I think I did. Did I? No. Because now I come down here and around. Nope. I think I'm okay. Oh my gosh. I may have to do a reinforced spine though, because I can see where some paper would not hold up to my manhandling. Some of you probably have a soft enough touch that it would be okay. But with my heavy-handedness, I could see where it could be a problem. And I can see, like, again, I'm going to stand by what I said. I wish I had learned how to bind with this technique before I did the other ones, because I am struggling with tension, with consistent tension, which doesn't make sense. I mean, it's just the same back and forth. It shouldn't be that big a deal, but it is for some reason. And like, I know to pull in line and not like forward, and I'm catching myself pulling forward, not in line. It's interesting. Creatures of habit, I tell you. All right. Back through there, not through the spine. Yep. Yep. Yeah, this, I'm going to make like 6 of these and see how much easier it gets as I go for each one. Because I feel like, to see, I love, look how these are like, so I do like that about them a lot. They have a very, I love that. That I'm really, really loving. All right, let's see if I can remember this now. Oh my gosh. Don't anybody, you guys, if you do one of these, you got to tell me how it went. Like, if you, unless you've already made one. If you've already made one like this, then I feel like it doesn't count. Unless it's been like a long time. I do like this though. Now I actually want to do a whole bunch of like ideas now. Keep sliding in between. There we go. Keep splitting the folios. You know what I mean? The gap near the spine, it's cut into the spine. Go watch. That's why I put the video link in. Go watch the video. My gosh, you guys, I'm pretty proud of me. Like, I haven't messed up and stitched in the wrong one yet. I felt like I was going to mess that up and have stitching in the wrong sections. I can't see where the hole, there it is. There it is. Yeah, I wish I'd have started with this thread. So note to self. Use what you know. I'm trying a new project for the first time, or a new technique anyway. Yeah. And I will do better at stacking the signatures when I'm stitching this. Did you notice that, Lucy and Tish, since you guys have done this? Am I wrong with that, or is that just a me thing? I feel like I should have been trying harder to keep them stacked as I was adding them. Yeah, this thread is much better because now it makes all of this dark thread that I started with very gappy, like very loose and gappy. I don't know. I do and I don't like exposed bindings. I have very mixed feelings about it. Diesel. Enough. Okay, so around and in, and then back in. Yahoo! Now that I've got almost all of them in, I feel like I only have one more signature to go. And I thought I made extras, you guys. I actually could have had a couple more, I think. Interesting. There's that. Yeah, I'm doing this again. How many times you guys need to hear me say that? Okay. Yeah. The slicing is easy. Just be mindful of the advice. Like seriously, you guys, I cut this thread like 8 inches short. So I'm going to have to do a new one because I don't remember how to do the weaver's knot. Oh, you know what? I didn't want to do that. I wonder if I can backfeed that. You think that's going to work? Probably not. Oh, it did. Okay. I'm going to tie the knot right there instead of fighting with it like I did on the last one. Maybe I won't fix this one. Maybe I'll leave this one as a what not to do reminder. What do you guys think of that? There. That's better. There. Yeah, I think I probably could have gotten away with one. I have one more to put in, although that one's a little bit out of place. See, like down here at the bottom where they're very nicely spaced, and then up here at the top, I got them a little close. Yeah, I think with some practice, I'm going to really like this. Oh, look, they're easy enough to move over, though. Yeah, I don't hate this. I don't hate this at all. This has a lot of forgiveness, actually. Yep. All right. Next. It is, well, it depends. Some people like buying we were discussing that earlier. Some people really like to buy pre-waxed thread. I haven't found any pre-waxed thread that I like. It always feels so like, I don't know, my hands feel like, that old greasy, waxy feeling. I don't like that. I'm not fond of that at all. So I don't like if it's too heavily waxed. You know what I mean? Like, for example, okay, you'll know that that faux sinew stuff they have in the leather department at Hobby Lobby. I don't like the feeling of that stuff at all. And I've bought a couple of pre-waxed threads, and it was either like they were way overwaxed or way overwaxed, or I felt like they forgot to wax it. Or, maybe I'm just a fuss bucket. That's entirely possible too. So I'm waxing mine only because I don't have any pre-waxed that I like. I've thrown it all away. Don't yell at me, Louise. Oh my gosh, you guys, just all of a sudden went blank. I'm like, wait a minute, which end do I go into? Holy cow. Do you ever do that? Stop and think about it too hard, and then all of a sudden, it's just gone. All right, last one. Wow, that was kind of scary. What a thing to be perplexed about, even. Yeah, I like this. I'm glad I did this. Thank you for saying you guys would come back. I don't know if I would have done it tonight if I hadn't turned the camera on. Probably would have gone in there and been working. I could have sent those to you. They were icky, Louise. Ugh. They were icky. Would have been not happy sending those to someone. All right. Yeah, now I just want to go cut more paper. I want to cut more covers. Yep. I just want to make a whole bunch of these. I like this, and it's already got like a good weight to it. It feels good. Yeah, I like these a lot. Right, clearly I should have measured because I now have enough to sew in 3 more signatures on this thread, but oh well. Yeah, don't ever watch me binding books, you guys. I waste so much thread. It's a little bit shameful, but I do. Of course, I imagine if I start buying it waxed and have to pay the extra, I'll be more mindful about what I'm wasting. Okay. Yeah, like you can already feel how flexible this is going to be. I can see why you like them, Lucy. Like I totally get it. Come here, Cheesley. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I will probably make one more signature to put in here because it needs it. See how nice and tidy it is right up there until the last one. See that where that gap is? It needs one more. I mismeasured, and it's the exact same on the bottom. So yep, I'm going to add one more signature for sure. But like, yeah, I like this. And then we could do closures on it just like we do all the other ones. You can come back in here and totally fix all your spacing. Yeah. I like this a lot. See how you can just totally move them around a little? I could space these out and make it work, but I think I'm just going to put another one in here. And it feels good in your hand. We could. So Lucy. Sorry, guys. What do you think? So, like, let me think how I want to phrase this. So since I left the whole extra flap, I think I'm going to glue mine. But what do you think would happen if you put a chipboard in between these? You know what I mean? So it's like not a hard cover, but not soft cover, just a thin chipboard. And then if you wanted to do like a cover for the spine that overlapped onto the front and back cover. Because now I'm looking at it like there's so many places to go with it. You know what I mean? See, look at that one sticking out there. That's that one that was loosey-goosey. See what happens? All the rest of them are all nice and tidy. And that one's all sticking out there. Well, that's the beauty of being able to move your signatures around. And it depends on what you want to use them for sure. I like blank journals. I'm not the one that does all the fluffy inside stuff. You know what I mean? Like, and I didn't do a very good job measuring my covers either. See? This one is better. So yes, much room for improvement, but I'm not mad at it for a first go at all. I am going to put one more signature in there because that'll bother me. But depending on how you wanted it, like Casey just said, you could totally spread those out in there and that would give you room. And it's also going to depend on what kind of paper you use, all those things. You know what? As long as we're, let me get some of this off. You guys want me to go ahead and put a chipboard in it? I can go ahead and put a chipboard in there. I just have to, ooh, that thread is long. All of these things have homes pretty close by. It was there. This one goes up here. There. This one goes over here. Preferably not with the thread hanging out, but whatever. Chipboard. This one's pretty. Do that one. Hey, Diana. It is fast. And like all the prepping was super fast too. Like I was really surprised. I thought maybe I hadn't given myself enough time. When I was on with you guys. Oh, these are, I better measure. Better measure because my covers are two different widths, right? So 5, I feel like 5.5 on that one. We'll try it. And we might have to trim this one a little bit more. Okay. So 8, cut these a little shorter than 8.5, so we have some wiggle room. 1.5. And then 5. So the one that's 2. Oh, you know what? I could fix that if I'm going to put chipboard in it. Clunk, sorry. All right, let's see. What do we have here? I'm not going to fix it though, because if I do, then I have to trim this cover down and all that jazz. So I think I'm just going to leave it. Just going to leave it. Let's see, what glue? And do I want to do... I think I want to do this side first. The walnut and the black. What are we talking about? Are we talking about inks, threads? What are we doing? I think at Royalwood, if you spend over 100, you get what they call wholesale prices. Interesting. That's the one you sent me the link to, right, Lucy? Yeah, if somebody wants to put together a group order, I'll jump in. I will play. Where did that? There it is. I want that one though, because I'll be mad if I get glue on that one. And yes, I would do better gluing if I was, but this is just a practice. However, that went pretty well. I expected it to ripple a little more. See, not too bad though. Okay, cool. Thank you. Cool. Keep it up over there, Missy. You'll have a wrench one of these days too. Just saying. This is fun that you guys already knew this. I like that it was new to me and you guys are like, oh man, we've been doing those already. I think that's cool. Because like I don't have to know anything. I can just be like, so you guys know all the things. Literally just get to show up and play when that happens. All right. So now then, let's glue this one. Ooh, I glued that a little crooked. Whoopsie. See, look. See what happens when you get in a hurry? A little crooked. See if I can even it up just a smidge. Nope, it's just going to stay crooked. It is what it is. Standing here trying to think if I have anything that I could use on the spine now. Oh my gosh, I like that, you guys. I like that a lot with that, just that lightweight chipboard in there. That's pretty cool. That's pretty nifty. Yeah, now I think I am going to go back. Oh my gosh, that one stupid fruit fly is still up here. It's the exact same one from earlier, you guys. And now because I have a mint in my mouth, he's like, hey, seriously. But yeah, I am going to come back in. Maybe when I come back in and fix those other ones, because see how tight those first threads are? So yeah, I'm going to have to work on my my consistency of stitching. But I like that. And I like these covers. I like it a lot better. It feels really nice now. I like it better than just the paper. But I've never been one, like I've never held a paperback in my hand that I like the feel of. Do you know what I mean? I do like a little bit of a cover. A lot. Okay. So I just had another thought, you guys. Look at that. So can you see, yes, the metallicness on here? I just had another thought. I can see I have a project coming. Yes, I don't know how to show you that it's going to lay flat though. See how, there it is. So when you open it, it's going to lay all the way flat. There it is. So down to write on or to art on, you could literally do like a 2-page spread right there. Like there's just not much gap there at all. So yeah, this is nice. I like this. Would I do what to the covers I made earlier? This stitching, I was thinking that these ones, but if I did it with these, I feel like I would want to rework them. I would probably cut them at the fold and make all new covers, and then actually, because like you're only going to get 2 or 3 maybe. I don't know. Do I still have that sketch paper? Let me see where I put the sketch paper. I couldn't have put it away because that would have been too organized. I don't know. Maybe I did. Hold on. Like, I really don't know what I did with sketch paper. Okay, Patty. It's 8.5 by 11 paper. How does 8.5 by 11 paper hide? Oh, for Pete's sakes, it hides under the chipboard. It hides under chipboard. For Pete's sakes. So these, let's see. This paper is not necessarily square, so trying to fold them as a bundle already is not conducive. I tried earlier. I can do 2 at a time. These are just a little out of square, so they just don't fold super nice. 4, 5, 6. I could do them in here, but I just feel like it's going to be awfully skinny. Yeah, you're only going to get like 2 in there. I would probably redo them. Yeah. See, like see what I mean? And you might as well just pamphlet stitch it if you're going to have less. Like, I don't know if I would want to go, because you kind of, if you want the exposed stitching, like if you did a super nice, neat, tidy job or like a decorative cording or something, you would want enough signatures that you could see all the decoration, right? But if you wanted to then come back and cover that, then, you know, it wouldn't matter. But I still think I wouldn't want to do much less than that. Do you like how much it looks like a book? Can you tell? It absolutely delights me. The bottom looks better than the top. Yeah, I do like it. And I like it with the chipboard in there. A lot. How does anything, because I set things on top of things. And if I don't put stuff away, I lose it all the time. I have to put it away because I'm not a piler, but I am kind of like, does that make sense? Like I put things in baskets and I like stacking baskets. So if something just gets set in the wrong basket and then I set another basket on top of it, it's gone. And I will spend, like my ruler, like the 18-inch ruler that I use every sale to measure everything for you guys. I still haven't found it. I have no idea where it is. It's because I didn't put it in the drawer when I was done with it. It's been missing for 4 days now. Still can't find it. And I think I've looked everywhere, so it's just going to turn up when it turns up. Because otherwise I'll just kind of go crazy. Just make more? I could do that too. I could totally do that. Yeah, these are the ones we did earlier. Fronts and backs. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird, right? Like I like the tall, skinny ones, but I have to think about them a little more. And I think what I'm going to do on the next batch is not necessarily score them. Or, because like I do better when I'm looking at them more as a masterboard that I can trim down. So this feels restrained to me. Do you know what I mean? Like I have to be very specific and very intentional. So I think I'm going to do, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to make some master boards and cut those to size. And then I can just do the focals, the focal points, and maybe like some tiny little pieces to pop. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I mean, like technically you could just cut these and use them as toppers if you wanted to on a slightly larger cover. Pretty sure one is 11 1/4. For whatever the reason, I cut it a little longer. Whichever one the first one is that we did. This one is 11 1/4 inches tall. I'm pretty sure they're right at 4.5. Yeah, they're right at 4.5 wide. So you could totally use them as tapas. You're great at making messes, but not so much cleaning them up. Oh my gosh, I have to clean them up or I kind of sort of lose my marbles. It has to happen. Thanks, Diana. You guys are cute. You're terrible at not knowing where. I'm terrible at not knowing where something is, even though I try to be organized. Oh, yep. I get it. That's how I am, like, during garden season. I shouldn't say garden season. When it's time to start seeds, it's a disaster. Utter chaos. But it's weird. I love it. It's the only time that chaos doesn't make me crazy is when I'm starting seeds. How does that even make sense? I don't know, but it does. So you could also sew those together with signatures to make a thicker. Oh, use these. That's a good idea. Use these as signature covers, right? Is that what you mean? And then make a thicker book. And sew these into the book. Look at you being all clever, Lucy. That would be pretty cool. Put a couple small signatures in there. And then those would be facing. I could even stitch a signature in between these. And then a couple signatures. And then a signature. Oh my gosh. I actually love that. I love that. Guess what I'm doing tonight? I'm going to be making one. Just because. But I got to round up like, oh, this bin of paper behind me that I've been wanting to use. Yep. Thanks, Lucy. I'll be up all night now. Next time when I show up and I'm whining about being exhausted, I'm going to be like, and it's Lucy's fault. All right. So these are right at 11. Yes. Yep. Right at 11. Okay. Trim this one down. Holy moly, she's oh, the bottom is a little long. Okay. Okay. It is going to be awesome, right? Yeah, so no cutting the awesome covers. Exactly. Like now, oh my gosh, you guys, I can just see how this is going to go. You know it. You know, right? Louise is over there going, yep, she's going to make 1,000 of them. Yeah, I'm going to be making a ton of these. I'm going to get my signatures put together, and then I'm going to assemble, and then I'm going to sit here, and I may even turn the camera on. I think Jim and I are going picking or Christmas shopping or both or something. I don't know, but we're getting out of this house for a little while tomorrow. After I drop off some packages at the post office. And then tomorrow is Friday. I'm so messed up already. So tomorrow is Friday. That gives us Saturday and Sunday. So I may be back on here. I don't know. Some more over the weekend. We'll see. We shall see. But that'll be fun. Oh my gosh, that's a great idea, Lucy. I love that. Absolutely love that. So yeah, if you guys want to play along, get some covers ready. If you don't like doing tall, skinny ones, make what are they, 5.5 by 8.5 or 4 by 6, whatever size works. Go for 1,000 because you want to buy one or two. You're hilarious. Oh my gosh. I should put some together as bundles and you guys build them. Oh my gosh, they'd be a true build-a-bundle. A bundle builder kit. What? I don't know. Build a book. Maggie's going to throw rocks at me, you guys, if I show up with too many. Man, I'm going to have to be careful. I'm going to ruin this. I don't want to glue it down because there's a name under the rose, but if I'm not careful, I'm going to have that all banged up. I better leave that one on top. ABB. There you go. Yes. Yes, ABB. I could just see her. Oh gosh, she'll be like, what? Oh man. But yeah, this is gonna be a thing for sure. See, and you guys say I'm an enabler. Look what you guys did. You guys are instigators. Maybe I'm the enabler, but you guys are instigators. Now you sent me down a whole rabbit trail. Then it's still a VAB, kind of, right? Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I'm really happy I did this. Thank you very much for coming back, you guys. This was fun. And I like how it just kind of, we just made it our own, right? Yeah, that's my favorite. Learn a skill, learn a technique from someone, and then make it your own. I love that. Ah, okay. I'm going to say goodbye. Of course, it occurs to me I actually have to move the mouse and do the things. I can't just. I waited 2 minutes too long, too much talking. So, anywho, without any further ado, I am going to say goodbye because this is just going to keep going till I quit talking. Or is it? Oh, that's a little better. Anywho, thank you very much. And I will turn the camera back on when I start playing some more with these. See you guys later. Maybe. There it is.